Hi, I'm making this video because I want to give a little bit more guidance on number bonds and how number bonds are used and how you can use them to help your student. So you'll see the number bond usually oriented this way with one circle on the top and two circles connected to that on the bottom, but really they can be used any orientation, maybe just depending on your own preference or whichever thing you're focusing on. But looking at the number bond, the idea is that you are looking at numbers as a whole and also looking at them in its parts. So if I were to choose a number to represent, I would represent that usually up here at the top. You can use pictures or numbers, and I'm going to show you how to use both. So let's use pictures first. So if I was choosing to represent the number 3, I might use 3 dots, just like that. Now, it doesn't really matter how you choose to break them up, but of course that you break them up accurately. So if I choose to move 2 of these dots down here, or represent 2 dots down here, that means this last one is going to show up in this circle on the side here. So you could look at it and explain it that the number 3, or the amount, the quantity 3, is 2 things and 1 thing when they come together. Okay? Using numbers, very similar or exactly the same, except the difference is in the representation. So at the top, the whole number, you might choose to represent the number 4. Now if I know that 4 is up here, I could use any combination of things that would amount to 4 down in these 2 circles here. I might choose to represent 3 and 1. 3 and 1 together become 4. I could also switch these around. The nature of it, of course, is that both of these parts are going to equal the same thing, no matter what the orientation is. Now, one last thing that might come up when using the number bonds is thinking about math in different ways. So, I think if you haven't seen already, this would help illustrate addition very obviously, where you have 2 parts becoming a whole, putting them together, and 2 parts also becoming a whole together there. Another way to look at this is that you could be solving for an unknown. This might look a lot like subtraction, but the idea is that we're introducing algebraic thinking, solving for an unknown. So if I have the number 5 up here, and I choose to put the number 3 on this side, you might ask your student to solve for this here. Now it might be helpful to use objects to help illustrate this. So if you have them, I mean, you don't have to use these blocks, but you could use any objects in the number bonds. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I could illustrate this math by moving these down to 3, and that would leave 2. Pretty versatile. Like I said, you could use these any orientation. It would be the same thing, obviously, if the numbers were just flipped right side up. hope this helps. If you have any further questions, please feel free to contact me and I can try and help you out. Thank you.